We're here in the Royal College of Surgeons in Dublin City Centre for the launch of Irish Champions Weekend, where I'm delighted to be joined by Joseph O'Brien, Irish Derby winning trainer, which has a great ring to it.
Yeah, thanks very much, David. It was a special day. We're very lucky to have a horse like Latrobe, and Donegal gave the horse a fantastic ride on the day, and for him to win the ride an Irish Derby winner for us was, like I say, very special.
And Irish Derby has been won. Looking ahead to the Irish Champions Weekend, it's a huge weekend for a trainer like yourself. I'm sure you've got it earmarked in your diary.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the biggest weekends in world racing. Any horses that we have capable of lining up throughout the weekend will go, and I think that whatever's fitting well will take its chance, and hopefully we could sneak one winner out of the weekend and we'd be going home very happy.
Aiden, a huge weekend in your calendar.
Yeah, no, thanks, David. It's a very special weekend, and we're just so lucky in Irish racing to have this weekend. It's the perfect slot, autumn races, unbelievably prestigious races on unbelievable tracks and unbelievable sponsorship. So we're just so lucky to have it for the spectators, for the jockeys, for the trainers, for the owners. Like, what can I say? It's unbelievable, really.
And it's been a very good weekend to you in the past. Looking ahead to this year's festival, the Irish Champion Stakes is a race that I'm sure that you've got a couple penciled in for, and Saxon Warrior might just be top of the queue.
Yeah, no, that was the plan, David. We gave him a break after Sandown. It was a big ask. What we asked him to do was to go back a week after and go to Sandown, and he ran an unbelievable race. The plan was then to hopefully get him started back, maybe go to York, and with the plan to come back to Leopardstown. So everything is going according to plan so far. Donegal rode him work this morning. I was very happy with him, so hopefully.
And I sense a filly we haven't seen the best of yet is Clare Me, and she could go for the Matron Stakes.
Yeah, Clare Me had a good few hold-ups, and we just got her back to run in Ascot, and we thought that she would improve a lot. She was beaten, I think, 10 or 12 lengths by Alpha Centauri in Ascot, and we thought that she would improve, and she went to Newmarket and she was beaten 4 or 5, I think. So, and we thought that she would improve again. So hopefully she'll get to Leopardstown in good shape, and it'll be interesting to see, does she step forward more. So, but we're looking forward to her running.
And the Irish St Leger, we've seen some fantastic performances from Order St George in that race. Is that likely to be where he'll go this year again?
Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully, he's in good form. Obviously, he's in the ground. He liked it. The ground might have been a little bit on the quick side from an Ascot, and he just looked after himself. He's a 6-year-old colt now, but he seems to be in good form, and that's what we'd be hoping for.
And she's in the Matron Stakes at Leopardstown, which is just a few weeks away. It will be a home game effectively for her. It must be a pretty attractive option at this stage for her.
Yeah, it is. If she comes out of this race well, we don't know yet. She came back on Sunday night. She seems to be absolutely fine. She'll get ridden out tomorrow, and we'll take it from there. And if she seems to be in good form, it's sort of kind of the next logical step to go for the Matron Stakes.
Ahead of the biggest day in your calendar, the Irish Champion Stakes, and I'm sure it's a day you're really looking forward to.
Can't wait for this one. Since the whole concept of the Longines Irish Champions Weekend came together, it's been building each year, getting better and better. I think this year is really coming of age. So in terms of the Curry getting the Flying Five upgraded to Group 1 was a big statement about the whole weekend. We've got a couple of races upgraded as well. So if you look at the quality of racing over the 2 days, it's amazing. And certainly the quality that we have on the Saturday, we're delighted with it.
And not only have you got one of the highest calibre Group 1s in the Irish Champion Stakes, but you've also now got Alpha Centauri. What a coup that is.
Well, it is, and I think the race actually deserves something like that. It was the highest rated fillies and mares race in the world last year. So this race has been consistently good. Got a great world rating this year. But this is a real prize, and please God, everything works out in the day. She's just been fantastic. She's been a fantastic horse, fantastic filly, wonderful trainer with her own audience, and has done such a great job. And the fact that, please God, she'll be going to Leopardstown sounds like a dream come true.
And if there's people watching this that might be hemming and hawing about going to Leopardstown Racecourse on the 15th of September, what can you tell them to persuade them to come through your turnstiles?
It'll be good crack from start to finish. And I suppose, what do we like as a day out? I mean, when we want to be entertained. So from the time those gates open, the time people go home, there'll be entertainment all day long. But the very centre of it is the best racing that the world has to offer. That's it, Dave.